Hello everybody, back again for another video. Hope you're doing well, hope your life's going well, hope this week has gone well for you, and hope that today's gone well for you. Today is Wednesday, it is July the 9th, 2025, it is about 6:53 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that y'all are having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. I hope it's been a productive and non-stressful Wednesday for you. We've made it through the halfway point of the work week. 2 more days. We'll make it to the weekend, and the weekend will be here. I actually took the 14th off next week, so for me it'll be another 3-day weekend, but that's because I use my PTO, my paid time off, to take that extra day off. I just wanted another day off, that's all. But as for me, I'm doing good though. I had a pretty good day at work. Only worked about 8.5 hours, I believe. Yeah, about 8.5 hours. Really wasn't a long day like that today, and so it was a pretty chill day. Easy day, nothing too out of the ordinary. I'll show you what I got though. I made a stop by Kroger after work, and I saw this in there. I wasn't even planning on buying this, but this is Lindt brand chocolate, intense orange. So this is, I'm guessing, like a orange flavored chocolate. It says intense orange natural flavor, and I thought this was very interesting. I've never had this before. This is another dark chocolate, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna do a review on it, because that's an interesting flavor combination, chocolate and orange. So so here's the back here. Lindt, they are a company that makes chocolate, high quality chocolate at that, and so they make a lot of different varieties. There was another one they had, I don't remember, but it was something real interesting. It was another interesting like flavor combination, but I can't think of it like off the top of my head. But yeah, intense orange, natural flavor, and this is chocolate. It says with orange and almond slivers. Okay. So let me read the nutrition facts, the ingredients. So we have 3 pieces. The nutrition facts is for a serving size of 3 pieces. We have 160 calories. 10 grams of fat, 5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 10 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 13 grams of sugar, including 13 grams of added sugar. Okay, so this ain't the healthiest variety they have. They have varieties that are healthier, but you know what? We're gonna try it. 2 grams of protein. Ingredients: sugar, chocolate, almonds, orange preparation pieces. Let's see, cocoa butter, milk, fat, soy, lecithin. So this has milk in it. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this ain't it. Gotta be honest with y'all, this ain't the healthiest, but hey, I already bought it. It is what it is. We gonna try it anyway. I try to eat like dark chocolate regularly. I don't ever really eat chocolate like all at once. Like I wouldn't eat this whole bar all at once. Yeah, it's just too many calories, too much saturated fat. but yeah, 2-3 pieces, that's fine. But we're gonna go ahead and open it. I hope I didn't. Okay. So of course, it's wrapped in this foil here. Let's go ahead and take it out here. See who we're working with. Let's see. Okay. This isn't even as dark as like a regular dark chocolate. So here's what we have here. This is what we have here. Alright. It's kind of melting like faster too. I guess that's a milk chocolate thing. It's like already like melting in my hand. Dark chocolate doesn't usually do that. Speaking of chocolate, I'll be honest with y'all. I had another chocolate that I was going to review. It was from Hu. Get Back to Human. Hu chocolate. You know, the healthy chocolate. But as y'all know, yesterday I accidentally left the heat on all day while I was at work. And so guess what happened to the chocolate? Yep, it melted. Like, I left it out. And so, yep, got home and realized that the chocolate was completely melted. I couldn't even open the packaging because it was just all like liquidy. Like, wow. Unbelievable. But oh well, let's go ahead and taste this here. I'll show you what one piece looks like though. Taste this. Orange. Let's see. A tad bit of orange I can taste, but it's not too much of an orange flavor. Definitely still an overwhelming chocolate flavor, which should be obvious though, you know, it's mostly chocolate. I can tell there's some almonds in there as well. That's an interesting flavor. I do like one more piece. That's an interesting flavor. It tastes good. It tastes good. Definitely sweet, of course. But that tad bit of orange, I can tell it's there. Just a tad bit. It's not strong in any way, but I can tell it's there. And then the almonds, there's like almond little pieces in it as well. So yeah. But yeah, that's about it. When I was at the Kroger, there was a guy, he asked if I had $1. He was telling me that he needed something, anything. I didn't have any change on me, so I told him I didn't have any change. But I told him I would go in and get him something to eat. Yeah, I said I'd get him something to eat. So when I went in and bought this chocolate and stuff, I also bought him a tuna sandwich. You know how Kroger has those like prepared meals and stuff in the deli section, and then I bought him like a deli wrap as well, and there was some chips nearby, so I just got him a bag of chips as well. And he was so thankful, he was so appreciative of that. When I was sitting in my car, I saw he was asking everybody else for something, but everybody was just kind of like looking at him with like a look of disgust. So it's like, you know what, let me go ahead and help my fellow human being out, because we're all humans at the end of the day. And there's nothing wrong with a nice gesture. There's nothing wrong with helping out someone that you see needs help, right? Whatever happened to the time when people would see someone in need and actually go out and help that person? And when I think about this situation too, another thing that comes to mind is just the fact that, why do we feel the need to record everything? Everybody wants to film everything. We want to record everything, and it's like, why are we like that? I get it, social media, views, attention, that's what people like. But now just look at all these videos, especially like fight videos and stuff like that. People fight inside the store, and it's just like, I don't know. I guess us humans, we just love drama, chaos, confusion. I guess that's exciting to some people. But I don't get it. I think that we need to just be kind to one another. Treat one another with respect. I just think that's something that's been lost in this society. Just the basics. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. Help someone that you obviously see could use some help. I think that's lost in our society. And I understand like the hesitation though, because there's some people, you go to try to help them, and they try to like take advantage of your help, and I get that side of it. I get that perspective. That's why I would say too, you don't want to go too overboard unless you really find it in your heart to really help a person on that level. But small gesture of kindness never hurts. And I'm not able to help, people as much as I would like to, but whenever it's on my heart to help and give, I try to do that. I definitely try to do that, because if I was in that person's shoes, and if I was in that same situation, I would like for someone to help me. I would like for someone to be kind enough to buy me something to eat, something like that. And also too, I think about the fact that sometimes I see homeless people literally digging through the dumpsters, through the trash cans throughout the city, just looking for something, food, something, and it's a struggle for a lot of people out here. A lot of people are losing their jobs to AI, offshoring. A lot of people are getting laid off. Thousands and thousands of people are getting laid off, and it's hard. Food is expensive, rent is expensive. The dollar continuously goes down in value, which makes things more expensive, and it's hard for a lot of people out here. And more people are struggling as this economy just switches over to AI and all this type of stuff. This economy is definitely changing, and it's definitely hurting a lot of people. So that's my little message in this video. But yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and bring this video to a close. I hope that you were relaxed, and stay tuned for more videos.